this example, it says that there's a sale this week and there's a desk being sold for $368. That's the sale price. It says that this is, so when they say this, they're referring to the 368. The 368, this is 64% of the original price. What is the original price? So I'm just going to highlight some things here. So we're trying to answer this question here. What is the original price? So I just asked myself, what information do I think is important to answer that question? And I know that they're selling the desk for $368, and that's the sale. Because again, that's the sale this week, and that's what they're selling it at during the sale. And we are also told that this is 64% of the original price. So again, I mentioned earlier that when they say this, they're talking about this number here, the 368. And there's a formula we can use to answer this question. Anytime you're talking about a sale price, we know that the sale price is always based on your original amount. So I'll put original price, and I take the original price, and I'm gonna take the original price and I'm gonna multiply that with my percent discount. Because in this case, they're saying that it's 64% of the original, which means you're just going to take that percentage and multiply with the original price, and that'll tell you what you're paying for the sale price. That's the general formula. And now I'm just going to go ahead and substitute what I do know. The sale price, we know, is $368, so I'm going to substitute that in there. The original price, I don't know, so I'm going to call that one X. And on this, as a side note, X equals original price. That way, when I get my answer, I know what the X represents. So when you look at a formula, make sure you understand the meaning of the variable. So put a little side note. X is the original price. And then we're going to multiply that with the percent discount. The percent was, you're paying 64% of the original. So 64%, remember, percent means out of 100. So 64 out of 100 is what percentage you're going to be paying. So you're paying 64% of the original price, and that should come out to be $368. And that's all we have to do to solve this problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and simplify both sides. So I get 368 equals X times 64 out of 100 is the same thing as 0.64 when you divide it out. Let me just slide this down a little bit. And now to solve this, I could actually go ahead and divide by 0.64. because that'll give me 1x, and I'm going to balance the equation by doing the same thing on the other side. Bring down my equal sign, and on the right side, I know we're going to simplify that now to 1x, and on the left side, I'm going to get my calculator, and I'm going to divide it out, and we get 368 divided by 0.64, and I get 575. And earlier we wrote down that the original price is represented by X, and we're saying that that is the original price. And I'm just going to go ahead now in the last step, just check my work to make sure it is correct. Let me just copy over this formula, and we're going to resubstitute everything based on the new information that we found. So let me just fix this a little bit more. Boom is up here, and now I'm just going to go ahead and substitute everything I know. So my sale price was $368. The original price we found out to be was $575, and I'm going to multiply that with the percent of the original price we're paying, which is 0.64 in decimal form. And I'm just going to simplify the right side now. When I multiply 575 times 0.64, let's see what we get. 575 times 0.64, and we get 368. Therefore, you can see that 64% of the original price, which in this case is $575, does come out to give you the sale price of $368. So that's all you have to do for this problem.